Um, it is 11:13 p.m. on Tuesday, and I'm just now making this. I completely forgot it was Tuesday until right this moment. Um, so, yay, we're starting topics this week, and I'm just gonna jump straight into it. As you know, the topic is Star Wars versus Star Trek, and I do not think that we should come to a conclusion of which one is better. I think that they both have equal parts that are amazing, but equal parts that are not amazing, you know? And they're two different things, you know? Star Trek is completely different. I've only seen the new movie. I have my reasons I can't watch Star Trek. You guys know. I want to watch it. I really do. My best friend loves it. Someday, hopefully, I can actually watch it. I'll probably watch it with her if I watch it with anybody. To be able to watch Star Trek, I could not watch it alone because of the memories that are associated with it. I could watch it with someone else to build new memories. So if that happens, I could definitely get into Star Trek. I think I would be a great Trekkie. I think I really would enjoy the television show and the movies and everything. I think I could really get into it as another fandom that I love. And until that time, only thing I can say is that I love the new movie that came out with Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto, and that helps because I love Zachary Quinto. I loved him in Heroes. Chris Pine, I always love for Ella Enchanted. I can't help it. Yeah, that's my opinion on Star Trek. I am not going to say why Star Wars is better. I'm just going to say why I love Star Wars. Star Wars is in my blood. I've been watching it since before I can remember. We watch all the time. I was raised on it. I was raised in episode 4, 5, and 6, which are the ones from the 70s, and I loved them. When I first watched it, I just loved it so much. I got so into it, and I loved it ever since. I don't have anything really Star Wars related in my possession. Like, I have Doctor Who stuff, I have Lord of the Rings stuff, I have Harry Potter books. I don't have anything Star Wars related. I want Star Wars stuff, but all the really awesome Star Wars stuff is vintage and really expensive to get. So I don't have anything. I think that's the thing with Star Trek. The really cool stuff, there's really cool stuff right now for Star Trek, and I think you guys are really lucky to have that. Star Wars, I think, at least, the really cool Star Wars stuff is all vintage t-shirts from the 70s and 80s. The thing about Star Wars, when I say Star Wars, I don't mean any of the TV shows that came out of it, none of the books, not the new movies that came out with Anakin, none of that. I'm talking about the first episodes that came out. It's just wonderful to see this other reality than what we're used to. It's the first jump I got into seeing something else, something that I'm not used to, something other than the world I live in. And it was great to get lost in this 2-hour movie, to really feel the pain that Luke is going through, that he, he's not a teenager, but he's at that time in his life where he wants to do what he wants to do, and we all can relate to that a little. You don't really know who you are yet. You just want to do something with your friends, and your parent, guardian, uncle, whatever says no, and you're just upset because you want to do it. We've all been through that time in our life, and if not, we're all going to go through it. And that's what I really connected with. I really connected with Luke's character, even though I didn't connect to the level of my parents and always known them, nothing like that. That rebellious character, just wanting to do what you want to do. I really connected with them on that. And Leia, such a strong female character to look up to. And I think that's something that young people really need. And it's just, really, it's the fact it's another world. I just love it, everything about it. I always wanted to be a Jedi, I love Yoda. Yoda's the green guy. And Luis, you were not correct on your explanation of the movie, of the storyline. It has nothing to do. We don't even know Anakin until the new movies came out. So the real Star Wars story is about this guy named Luke, and about his journey to fight off the rebellion, the bad guys, with the good guys who are the ex-Jedis. It's basically the same concept, good versus evil, just like Star Trek. Star Trek is good versus evil, and you know that. It's the same concept. That's what most things, when it comes down to it, most things are good versus evil. It's just how they portray the good versus evil. Star Wars isn't for everybody. There's a lot of things with Star Wars that are really frustrating. Even though they're way ahead of their time, the technology is horrible. The dialogue isn't the best, and I meant that. The action is great though. You know, who doesn't want a lightsaber? Who doesn't want to be a Jedi? Who doesn't want to use the Force to control the things around you? It's an amazing fantasy that I always love, and I can't wait to get my Star Wars themed tattoo, which is combining with my Doctor Who tattoo, which I will tell you guys eventually. And that's my opinion on Star Wars and Star Trek. I can't say which one is better, even though I love Star Wars immensely. I can't say it's better than Star Trek, because A, I've never really seen it. I don't have a good basis for that. And B, they're completely different stories. Yes, they're the basis of good versus evil, but they're just too different. And it would be disrespectful to all the amazing Trekkies out there to disrespect that TV show, movie, genre, fandom, whatever you want to call it, that thing that is Star Trek, the amazingness that is Star Trek, that the same thing that Star Wars has is just beautiful. That people from all over the world can connect on something that never existed before someone just created it. It's beautiful. And that's my opinion. I'll see you guys next week with my responses. Bye.